This is the Lightning Round, brought to you by Turner Construction. Turner Construction, biggest construction company in the world that behaves like a small-town contractor. They can do it all, from the massive Sarpy County data center, which, by the way, phases 5 and 6, southwest corner there, are going up like crazy right now. And then they also do build-outs in retail centers and everything in between. So if you're thinking about doing a construction project, go with a firm that's been around for a while, that's got the resources and the know-how and the workforce to make sure they do an outstanding job delivering the finished product to you or your company. Also, I know a lot of people listen to this show are in the trades, and if you're looking for a good place to work, check them out. Treat their employees like gold. I talked to a lot of the Turner Construction personnel here in Omaha, and I'm not going to go around, trying to say that they never wipe the smile off their face or anything, but they're happy people, and they really enjoy their work. So Turner Construction, proud to be the Lightning Round sponsor. All right. We've talked in the past about the resurrection and reincarnation of Piccolo Pete's.
Yeah.
And it's no secret that I was a huge Piccolo Pete's fan. I grew up there.
I'll vouch for you.
I love that place. I miss it terribly. And now there was some message board, and someone was making fun of the plain drab sandwich bread they served. But I'm like, who cares? Everything else was so good, man. Anyway, I can't wait for it to open in Papillion. And the owner who is bringing it back, and it's going to be at First in Washington in downtown Papillion, is the grandson of the original Piccolo who opened it. But there was a picture on their Facebook page this week. He installed an indoor replica of the old Piccolo Pete sign.
I heard about that. That's awesome.
So it's getting closer. Another restaurant news item, Cumbia, has opened at 329 South 16th Street. This is in the former Himalayan Java space in the Limelight building, right on the 16th Street Mall. Restaurant sells South American street food. Your wife is Colombian, Trenton, and these people that own this are Colombian.
Well, everybody's been asking me about it, so I need to get down there and try it and verify it. So we'll get down there and give a full report.
Well, you've been to Colombia a handful of times,
Yes,
so you'll be able to tell if it's authentic or not.
Absolutely. I can tell from home whether it's authentic or not.
Yes, you can. I walked by it a few weeks ago before it opened and just kind of, put my hands up to the glass and looked in the window. Cool place. It's right, if you're trying to picture it, it's right north of the Mercury Bar
and the Orpheum.
And the Orpheum, and south of what used to be King Fong. The King Fong sign's still there.
Right.
But I don't think King Fong's there. But so it's in that area. And then we had this in our newsletter this week, but I wanted to mention it on the radio because I love this place. Rathskeller Beer House, or rather Beer Haus. Rathskeller Beer Haus, which is right by the Med Center at 45th and Farnham. Apparently, because so many buildings were being torn down around them, there was all this talk that they were closing, and they put out this social media post. They said, folks, we're not closing. We're fine. We're healthy. We're sticking around, which is good because I love German beers. And they've got all these German beers on tap, and a lot of them you have a hard time finding anywhere else in Omaha.
There's a great band that started at Westside High School in the 80s.
311?
No. I'm drawing. Well, the Lenoma Masters played there, and then I'm drawing a blank, but Ben Simpek, and I'm drawing a blank. I'll think of the band name.
I'm sure it was a hell of a band.
It was a hell of a band.
And I was at Westside in the 80s. I don't remember.
They played in our backyard.
Your backyard when you were a kid?
Yeah, when my parents let us have big parties, and so we had it, and I'm going to get all kinds of you-know-what for it. But
meanwhile, your mom's listening right now, and she's like, you just told everyone that we allowed you to have big parties in the backyard.
Thanks, Mom.
Thanks, Carolyn. Groundbreaking will take place November 18th, which was, 2 days ago, for a core bank branch at 114th and Highway 370 in Papillion. So, yes, they still build bank branches in this day and age. And Trenton, okay, so last week you brought up Crisp and Green. It's you're representing the local franchisee who's opening up a bunch of locations, and we talked about how the first one is in build-out right now at 80th and Dodge.
Yeah, it should open real soon.
And then you announced last week the second one will be at 204th and
south of Maple, 3021 North. 204th Street.
Any rate,
It'll be a few months.
we put that in the newsletter and on social media, and people are really excited about that restaurant. Broke a record here in Nebraska. We're shattering and smashing records. 1.9% unemployment last month. Lowest unemployment ever recorded by a state in the history of the United States of America.
I don't know if we want to brag about that or not, but it shows that people here like to work, and we need more employees.
I'm going to brag about it because I think it's a good sign. Yes, it might hurt our recruitment efforts, but I'm going to brag about it because it's a good sign that we're healthy.
If you like this video, be sure to hit those like and subscribe buttons. And remember, Grow Omaha is not just media. This is a mission. We are trying to build up Omaha and make it an even better place. We can only do that with your help. Share this video with your friends, neighbors, and family.